The dashboard set up. The fees were real. Every swap that touched the pool dropped a sliver of value into your position. 0.3% of each trade paid automatically, no client. After 3 months, the fee counter read $1,100. Then you withdrew, and the number that came back was smaller than the number you put in, not by a little. By more than the fees you earned, you were paid on every trade and still walked away down. The pool kept its promise. The promise just was not the one you heard. Start with what a pool is. You deposit 2 assets in equal value, say $1,000 of Ether and $1,000 of a stablecoin. The pool lets anyone swap between them, and every swapper pays a fee split across everyone who supplied it. Your share is proportional to what you put in. On a busy pair, those fees compound day and night while you sleep. This is the part everyone shows you. The screenshot of the counter ticking up is the entire pitch. It is true. It is also half the story. Here is the half nobody screenshots. The pool does not hold your assets in the ratio you deposited. It rebalances with every trade. When Ether rises, swappers buy it out of your pool and leave stablecoins behind. The pool sells your appreciating asset to stay balanced. When Ether falls, the reverse. You end up holding more of whatever just dropped and less of whatever just climbed. The pool is, by design, a machine that sells your winners and buys your losers. That mechanic is called impermanent loss. And the word impermanent is doing dishonest work. Impermanent loss is the gap between holding the 2 assets and pooling them. If Ether doubles while it sits in the pool, you make money, but less than if you had simply held. The pool sold some on the way up. The loss is only impermanent if the price returns exactly to where you entered, and it rarely does. When you withdraw, the divergence at that moment locks in permanently. The math is brutal in one way. A 2 times move costs about 5.5% versus holding. A 4 times move, roughly 20%. So when does the fee win? The whole game is a race. Fees accumulate steadily. Impermanent loss grows with divergence. If the 2 assets move together and trade a lot, fees pile up and divergence stays small. You win. That is why stablecoin pairs and tightly correlated assets are the sane place to provide liquidity. Pair a stablecoin against a volatile token in a bull run, and the divergence outruns every fee you collect. The structure rewards correlation and punishes volatility, which is the exact opposite of what new providers chase. Public Uniswap data makes this concrete. One widely cited analysis estimated that roughly half of providers in certain volatile pools earned less than they would have by simply holding once impermanent loss was counted against fees. The fee counter on your screen never subtracts that loss, it only goes up. The honest number is fees minus impermanent loss, and almost no interface shows you that figure until you withdraw and feel it. The creators who survive in liquidity provision are the ones who learn to do that subtraction themselves. Run the original story back with the math attached. You deposited $2,000, half Ether, half stablecoin. Over 3 months, Ether climbed 60%. Your fees earned $1,100, genuinely, but the pool sold your Ether the whole way up. At withdrawal, your position was worth about $2,140 against the $2,800 you would have held doing nothing. The impermanent loss was roughly $760. $1,100 in fees, $760 in loss, net ahead by a few hundred, far below holding. On a calmer pair, those same fees would have been almost pure profit. The asymmetry is the lesson. Liquidity provision is not passive income the way a savings account is. It is a trade. You are selling volatility and getting paid a fee premium for it the same way an option seller does. When the market stays calm, you collect. When it lurches, you pay. A creator parking idle income would route it into a stablecoin pair or earn through something like MXEL where the payout is for content, not exposure to a swinging token. Anyone calling a pool for yield is selling you the counter and hiding the rebalancer. If you still want in, the rules are short. Provide on correlated or stable pairs where divergence is small. Treat any volatile leg as a position you actively want to hold, not a yield trick. Watch real volume because fees come from trades, not from value sitting idle. And before you deposit, simulate fees minus impermanent loss across a price range. Then ask whether you would just rather hold. Often the answer is yes, and the most profitable move in decentralized finance is the one nobody screenshots, which is doing nothing at all. The pool kept its promise. It paid you on every trade, exactly as advertised. It just never promised to beat the simplest thing you could have done, which was to hold and wait. Yield that comes with a hidden short on your own best asset is not passive. It is a position. The fee counter goes up forever. The rebalancer never sleeps. And the difference between those two facts is the entire difference between income and a slow, well-lit leak. If this one stayed with you, episode 41, restaking and yield on top of yield, goes further down the same road. It pulls apart the stacked risk almost nobody prices in before they deposit. It is on this channel.